Seniors, lower creatinine fast with these 5 kidney-healing foods. If your creatinine stays high, toxins are not leaving your body. They are recirculating through your blood, joints, brain, and heart. Every day they remain trapped, your kidneys lose a little more strength, but a few foods can quietly help your body unload that burden. They do not just lower numbers on a lab test, they can change how you feel, sleep, and age. Stay with this because the first food looks harmless but acts like a sponge for poison. That food is shirataki konjac noodles. These clear, delicate noodles called shirataki or konjac noodles are one of the best kidney healing foods for seniors. Made almost entirely of water and a rare fiber, they act like a gentle sponge inside your gut. It holds on to waste and toxins, helping them leave the body before they ever reach the kidneys. They carry almost no calories, no fat, and nearly zero potassium or phosphorus, which makes them one of the most kidney-friendly foods you can enjoy. What makes them so special is the fiber inside them, called glucomannan. Once it reaches your stomach, it expands slightly and forms a soft gel. That gel slows how quickly sugar and starch from other foods enter the blood. As a result, after-meal sugar levels rise slowly instead of spiking, which gives your blood vessels and kidneys less stress to handle. This gentle pace protects the small filters inside the kidneys that can wear out when sugar and pressure rise too fast. It also helps many older adults feel fuller longer, which naturally reduces overeating and helps maintain a healthy weight. Two things that directly support kidney health. This gel fiber also acts as food for good bacteria living in the intestines. When these friendly bacteria thrive, they produce beneficial compounds that lower toxins like indoxyl sulfate and picrosol. These toxins usually rise when the kidneys struggle, but a strong gut barrier helps trap and remove them through the stool instead of allowing them back into the blood. The more regularly the bowels move, the less buildup occurs, giving the kidneys a lighter workload every single day. Regularity also helps older adults avoid the fatigue and bloating that often come when toxins stay too long in the system. Science supports their quiet power. Studies on glucomannan show improvements in blood sugar balance, cholesterol, and even body weight. One small trial found that people who included glucomannan daily had lower after-meal sugar levels and smoother insulin patterns. Other research shows that higher intake of this fiber family is linked to lower levels of kidney toxins in the bloodstream. For older adults, slower digestion and steadier sugar curves can also prevent nighttime crashes that disturb sleep or cause morning weakness. By keeping energy steady throughout the day, these noodles help seniors feel more alert and less sluggish. Nutritionally, they bring balance without burden. A 4-ounce serving holds around 15 calories, almost no fat, and only a trace of protein. Yet it delivers about 2 to 3 grams of glucomannan fiber, which is enough to make a real difference in digestion and waste removal. Because they contain almost no potassium or phosphorus, they fit easily into most kidney-friendly meal plans when eaten in moderation. Shirataki noodles work best for older adults managing diabetes, weight, or early kidney concerns. They support regularity and keep blood sugar stable, but they must be used correctly. Always drink a full glass of water with the meal to help the fiber expand safely. Never swallow them dry, and avoid taking them right before medications because the gel can slow absorption. Anyone who has had bowel surgery or swallowing difficulties should talk with a healthcare provider before trying them. Simple recipes can turn them into comforting meals. Toss them with olive oil, minced garlic, parsley, and a squeeze of lemon for a light herb dish. Warm them in low-sodium chicken broth with shredded cooked chicken for a soft, healing bowl that calms digestion. Or coat them in unsalted tomato puree with basil and oregano for an Italian-style dinner that feels indulgent yet kidney-safe. They blend into any flavor and take just minutes to prepare. Before we move on, I'd love to know where you're watching from. If you're a senior looking to naturally ease kidney problems, make sure to subscribe to Knowhow and turn on the notification bell. And if this content helps you, type 1 in the comments or 0 if it doesn't. I want to keep improving for you. The next is white rice. White rice has often been called an enemy of blood sugar and kidney health. Yet when handled in a special way, it can become one of the most healing foods for seniors with sensitive kidneys. The trick is simple. Cook the rice, let it cool, and let time do its quiet magic. As it chills, Part of the starch inside changes into what scientists call resistant starch type 3. This form of starch resists digestion in the small intestine and moves to the large intestine, where it becomes food for good bacteria. The same rice that once caused quick sugar spikes now turns into a gentle fuel that supports both gut and kidney harmony. When the rice cools, its starch molecules reorganize and harden slightly. That transformation slows how quickly the body breaks it down into sugar. The result is a smaller rise in blood glucose and a calmer insulin response. This steady energy helps protect blood vessels from strain while keeping kidney filters under less pressure. For seniors whose bodies already work hard to balance blood sugar and blood pressure, this slow release makes every meal less stressful on the system. Eating smaller, cooler portions of rice also helps prevent the sudden energy crash that often leads to dizziness or fatigue after meals. Inside the gut, this resistant starch works in an entirely different way. It feeds the beneficial bacteria that produce compounds like butyrate, a short-chain fatty acid that keeps the gut lining strong and balanced. A healthier gut barrier means fewer toxins leak into the bloodstream, giving the kidneys fewer harmful compounds to filter. The friendly bacteria also help lower waste substances such as indoxyl sulfate and p-cresol, which tend to rise when kidney function weakens. This connection between gut health and kidney strength is one of the most powerful but often ignored parts of healing for older adults. Portion control plays an important role. A small serving of cooled white rice, about half a cup, provides the comfort of a warm meal without overloading potassium or phosphorus. Compared with many whole grains, white rice in this cooled form carries a lower mineral burden while still delivering the satisfaction of a real meal. This balance is vital for seniors who need energy but must protect their filtration system. The fiber-like effect of resistant starch also helps move stool smoothly through the intestines, ensuring that nitrogen waste leaves the body instead of building up. Research continues to reveal how this transformation helps the body. Studies show that people who eat resistant starch regularly experience lower after-meal glucose and improved insulin sensitivity. In chronic kidney disease, even modest increases in fermentable fiber have been linked with lower toxin levels in the blood. Resistant starch also supports immune balance by promoting the production of beneficial fatty acids that calm inflammation in the gut. These small internal shifts add up to better overall stability in blood sugar, digestion, and kidney filtration. There are many simple and tasty ways to use this kidney-friendly starch. A lemon herb rice cup combines half a cup of reheated rice with parsley, lemon zest, and a drizzle of olive oil for a bright, refreshing flavor. For a savory meal, try an egg white fried rice made with onion, peas if allowed, and chopped scallions. Those who prefer a mild treat can mix cooled rice with a small amount of unsweetened yogurt alternative and a dash of cinnamon for a gentle, cooling snack that supports gut comfort. Each option gives the satisfaction of rice without the guilt or strain. Cooked and cooled white rice proves that small changes in preparation can help lower creatinine fast and completely change how food behaves inside the body. It provides energy without spikes, supports healthy gut bacteria, and gives the kidneys less waste to handle. This is the kind of gentle comfort food that nourishes rather than harms. But if rice can heal by changing its structure, the next food brings healing through its natural crunch and refreshing sweetness. The next one is jicama. Jicama's secret strength lies in its inulin fiber. Unlike ordinary fibers that simply bulk up stool, inulin acts as a natural prebiotic. It feeds the helpful bacteria in the gut that break down waste and reduce the toxins that the kidneys usually must remove. These friendly bacteria lower harmful byproducts, such as indoxyl sulfate, which often rise when the kidneys slow down. By shifting the gut environment toward good bacteria, inulin keeps the bloodstream cleaner and gives the kidneys less work to do. The result is a smoother balance in how the body removes waste. Its high water content adds another advantage. Many seniors struggle with sluggish bowels and dry stools because of reduced fluid intake or medications that cause dehydration. Jicama's natural moisture and fiber soften stool and help move it through the intestines efficiently. Each bowel movement carries more waste out of the body, sparing the kidneys from filtering those same compounds again. This small, daily support can lead to lighter swelling, clearer skin, and a general feeling of lightness that many older adults describe after improving regularity. Another reason this crisp root helps is its effect on blood sugar. Because inulin is not fully digested, it does not cause sharp sugar spikes. Instead, it slows the release of glucose from other foods eaten with it. This gentle pace protects blood vessels from pressure swings and helps keep energy stable. Seniors who often feel drained after meals find that adding a small serving of jicama can reduce that post-meal fatigue. The steady energy also supports better sleep at night and improved focus during the day. Scientific studies on inulin show its far-reaching benefits. Research links inulin-rich foods to lower levels of kidney toxins in the blood and to healthier bowel movements. Some studies report modest improvements in cholesterol and better control of after-meal glucose, both of which help kidneys stay healthier over time. In older adults, regular fiber intake has also been shown to ease constipation caused by common medications like pain relievers or iron supplements. When the bowels move freely, toxins and bile acids are eliminated more effectively, reducing the overall waste load on the kidneys. In 1 cup of raw jicama sticks, there are only about 45 to 50 calories. Fat content is almost zero, protein is about 1 gram, and carbohydrates total around 11 grams. Of those carbs, 5 to 6 grams are inulin fiber. Potassium ranges between 150 and 180 milligrams, which stays within safe limits for most kidney-conscious diets. Sodium is nearly absent, making it an ideal replacement for processed snacks. This mix of light calories, high fiber, and gentle sweetness offers both pleasure and protection in one food. Jicama benefits anyone who wants a crunchy, low-potassium snack or side dish. It especially helps seniors with sluggish digestion or those who need to manage weight while supporting their kidneys. However, a few precautions matter. Start with small portions to allow your body to adjust to the fiber. Eating too much too soon can cause bloating or gas until the gut bacteria adapt. Always peel it completely because the outer skin is thick and not meant to be eaten. If your potassium limit is very strict, measure portions carefully and check with your dietitian before adding it daily. Jicama proves that supporting kidney health does not have to taste bland or feel restrictive. It brings hydration, gentle sweetness, and relief for digestion in one crunchy bite. It nourishes from the gut outward, showing how even the smallest roots can protect the body's deepest filters. Yet while this crisp food heals through its inulin fiber, the next one strengthens you through a very different kind of fiber, a soft grain that carries beta-glucan and calms both sugar and toxin levels. That humble grain is pearled barley. If you're finding this helpful so far, please take a second to like this video. It may seem small, but it tells YouTube that this message matters and helps Knowhow reach more people who truly need it. If you believe others deserve this knowledge too, tap that thumbs up now. There are foods that whisper healing instead of shouting it. Pearled barley is one of them. It looks simple, almost plain, yet inside this soft grain lives a kind of calm that many seniors with kidney or blood sugar troubles have been searching for. Just half a cup can make a difference on two fronts, steadying blood sugar swings and helping the body release the waste that kidneys often struggle to filter. Its secret weapon is a soluble fiber called beta-glucan, a natural compound that thickens slightly in the gut, slows digestion, and nourishes the good bacteria that guard your health from the inside out. When barley cooks, the water binds with beta-glucan, creating a soft, creamy texture that moves gently through the intestines. This slows how fast carbohydrates turn into sugar, giving the body time to respond smoothly rather than with sudden spikes. Every meal that avoids a sharp rise in glucose also protects delicate blood vessels and the microscopic filters inside the kidneys. Over time, that steady rhythm means less strain on the organs that work tirelessly to keep blood clean. The same fiber also traps part of the cholesterol and bile acids that would otherwise circulate, helping the body release them naturally. Barley does more than regulate numbers. It changes how people eat. Its hearty chew forces slower bites, giving the stomach time to signal fullness before too much is eaten. That gentle satisfaction helps older adults maintain a healthy weight without feeling deprived. Carrying fewer extra pounds lightens blood pressure, reduces swelling, and makes life easier for the heart and kidneys alike. Its mild, nutty flavor pairs beautifully with herbs or broth, creating a meal that feels both grounding and comforting on cool days. Science supports what many traditional diets have shown for centuries. Beta-glucan has been linked to lower cholesterol, steadier blood glucose, and a quieter inflammatory response inside blood vessels. Studies also show that diets richer in fermentable fiber lead to lower levels of uremic toxins, such as indoxyl sulfate, which build up when kidneys weaken. These findings are especially important for seniors, whose digestive pace slows and whose bodies often fight hidden inflammation. By improving the gut's balance and softening stool, barley quietly helps the system remove more waste through the bowel, leaving less for the kidneys to handle. Each serving provides a modest but meaningful set of nutrients. Half a cup of cooked pearled barley gives about 95 to 110 calories, less than 1 gram of fat, around 2 grams of protein, and roughly 3 grams of fiber, most of it beta-glucan. Carbohydrates sit near 22 grams, offering steady energy instead of fast-burning starch. Potassium stays between 60 and 80 milligrams, safe for most kidney-friendly plans, while phosphorus remains moderate enough to manage easily with portion control. Barley fits well for seniors who want a warm, kidney-healing food that stabilizes blood sugar without overloading minerals. For those with sensitive kidneys, it helps that a small serving goes a long way in satisfaction. However, awareness matters. Barley does contain some phosphorus, so soaking and rinsing before cooking can help remove excess. Cooking it in extra water and draining it after softening further lowers mineral content. This extra step makes it kinder to the kidneys without changing its flavor. The ways to enjoy it are endless. A barley vegetable soup made with low-sodium broth, carrots, celery, and parsley creates a soothing, heartwarming bowl. For a side dish, toss cooked barley with olive oil, lemon juice, and dill for a light citrus twist. For breakfast, warm barley with a splash of unsweetened milk alternative, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a few low-potassium berries if allowed. Each version delivers comfort while staying gentle on blood sugar, heart, and kidneys. Barley is proof that calm foods can carry the greatest strength. It teaches that balance does not come from restriction, but from rhythm, the steady beat of nourishment that neither rushes nor deprives. For seniors seeking a way to feel full, stable, and supported, this humble grain offers peace in every spoonful. Yet there is one more food that brings a completely different kind of comfort. It is soft, green, and slippery in the best way, helping waste slide out and digestion stay smooth. That final helper is okra. Some foods speak through comfort, not flavor. Okra does this better than most. Many people avoid it because of its silky texture, yet that slip is exactly where its healing begins. Inside each tender green pod is a soothing gel that works like a natural cleanser for the gut and bloodstream. It catches waste before it can reach the kidneys, softens stool so toxins leave easily, and balances blood sugar without harsh effects. For seniors living with kidney stress or sluggish digestion, this simple vegetable can quietly change how the body feels every day. The gel inside okra is called mucilage. It thickens when cooked and behaves like a sponge that traps harmful bile acids and cholesterol in the intestines. Instead of letting them re-enter the blood, it helps the body release them naturally through stool. This process lightens the workload on the liver and kidneys, which constantly filter those same waste products. The fiber in okra also slows how quickly sugar from other foods enters the bloodstream. That means smaller after-meal spikes and smoother insulin action, both crucial for protecting kidney function over time. Seniors who often feel weak or dizzy after meals may notice more stable energy when okra becomes a regular part of their diet. Okra's fiber does something else that many older adults find invaluable. It softens stool and helps bowel movements stay consistent. Constipation is one of the hidden enemies of kidney health because trapped waste can release toxins back into the bloodstream. Medications, dehydration, and inactivity make it worse. The gentle mucilage in okra keeps digestion smooth without harsh laxatives. A serving or two per week can support comfort, reduce bloating, and prevent the buildup of toxins that make the kidneys work overtime. Researchers continue to discover more about this humble vegetable. Studies link okra consumption with lower after-meal glucose and improved cholesterol patterns. In some small clinical settings, people who added okra to their meals showed reduced total cholesterol and better blood sugar control within weeks. Fiber-rich vegetables in general, especially those with soluble components like okra, have been associated with lower levels of kidney toxins, such as indoxyl sulfate, through better elimination. Scientists also highlight okra's antioxidant content, which can protect blood vessels and kidney tissue from stress-related damage. For seniors, these benefits come gently. No crash, no stomach upset, just gradual support where it is needed most. Another reason okra fits so well for seniors is its texture when cooked. Once simmered or roasted, the pods become soft, easy to chew, and gentle to digest. This is especially helpful for those with dental issues or slower digestion. 1 cup of cooked okra provides about 35 to 40 calories, nearly no fat, 2 grams of protein, and 3 to 4 grams of fiber. Potassium averages around 300 milligrams, so portion awareness matters for anyone on a strict kidney plan. It has almost no sodium, making it a perfect addition to low-salt diets that aim to control blood pressure and fluid balance. Okra suits anyone seeking gentle bowel regularity and calmer after-meal sugar responses. It supports the gut, heart, and kidneys without overwhelming the body. But some care goes a long way. Those with severe potassium restrictions should limit servings or discuss it with their care team. Avoid deep-fried versions, which erase all benefits with excess fat and sodium. The fiber can slow medication absorption, so it is better to eat okra at least 2 hours apart from important pills or supplements. Buying and cooking okra in the United States is simple and affordable. Look for small, firm pods that snap easily at the tip. Both fresh and frozen sliced versions work equally well. To reduce its natural slip, roasting or air frying lightly with a drizzle of olive oil gives a pleasant crispness. If you prefer a soothing, stew-like texture, simmer it gently in broth or tomatoes. Okra is available year-round and often costs less than other fresh vegetables, making it an easy weekly staple for kidney-conscious diets. Delicious options abound. Roast the pods with olive oil, pepper, and lemon zest for a snack-like crunch. Simmer them in unsalted tomato sauce with onion and garlic for a tender skillet dish. Or lightly sauté them and mix with shredded chicken and herbs for a hearty yet light meal. Each version highlights okra's natural ability to soothe the gut while keeping meals comforting and familiar. Still, small mistakes can cancel its quiet magic. Coating okra in heavy breading or frying adds unnecessary fat and salt. Oversalting to fix its texture harms blood pressure control. Eating large amounts of potassium can raise potassium levels too high for those with strict limits. And relying only on okra instead of mixing vegetables limits gut diversity. Variety keeps gut bacteria strong, which in turn supports better kidney cleansing. If this video was helpful, please don't leave without subscribing to Knowhow. And if you feel like I truly understood your struggle and offered a solution that matters, type the word relief in the comments. I'd love to know if this helped you.